I thought they were a little disorganized. I frankly think that they were a little bit surprised, to be honest.
I thought I knew where it was going, and I really didn't know where it was going. So,
is that a missed opportunity, you think?
I don't know.
I was really stunned at the first attorney who presented for former President Trump. I couldn't figure out where he was going.
I think they had a weaker case to start with, and I don't think it was very persuasive.
And I thought the president's lawyer, the first lawyer, just rambled on and on and on and didn't really address the constitutional argument.
The House managers were focused, they were organized, they relied upon both precedent, the Constitution, and legal scholars. They made a compelling argument. President Trump's team were disorganized. They did everything they could but to talk about the question at hand. And when they talked about it, they kind of glided over it, almost as if they were embarrassed of their arguments.
Some Republican senators were left scratching their heads after Trump attorney Bruce Castor's presentation, including Senator Bill Cassidy, who was the only lawmaker to change his vote on the constitutionality of the trial. Joining us now, member of the Judiciary Committee, Democratic Senator Mazie Hirono of Hawaii. She serves as a juror and a witness in Trump's second impeachment trial. The lawyer for President Trump was beyond confused. I mean, I expected a very stark difference after the incredible presentation by the impeachment managers, but this was something out of a cartoon.
Yeah, so Trump's lead lawyer, well, both of them were unprepared, unprofessional. They were incompetent and basically pretty pathetic. And for the lead lawyer to set the stage for how pathetic he was going to be by saying, oh, well, the House team did such a great job, we have to change our strategy. No, lawyers don't do that unless you're a fantastically talented and good lawyer, and these two were not.
So I'm curious, and by the way, you were a witness to what happened, not being called as a witness. What's the disconnect between you and your Republican counterparts who were there witnessing the same thing, seeing Trump flags, seeing the American flag being used as a weapon, seeing people wearing Trump hats, storming the Capitol in the name of President Trump, causing death, destruction, and ruin to our democracy, which was in process. How is it that you and a Republican counterpart can see two different stories playing out, or are they ignoring it?
The Republicans who choose to turn their faces away from the destruction and the riot that occurred are so afraid of Trump and his base that they are really hiding behind a pseudo-constitutional argument that was just destroyed by Jamie Raskin and his team. So it's a lack of courage. I would say cowardice is a good way to describe them. How can you not watch those images and think that, my goodness, who called these people to come and hear him speak on January 6th? It was Trump. Who told them during his speech that they should march to the Capitol and fight like hell? It was Trump. So the disconnect is so obvious that, again, watching these images, I think all of us were brought to tears. I know I was, just watching what was going on. And then, of course, Jamie Raskin and what he said was so heartfelt that I think, at least among the Democrats that I talked to, there was not a dry eye among us.
Hey, thanks so much for watching our YouTube channel. You can follow up on today's top stories and breaking news, or catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.